Wouldn't it be great if somebody running for office said something, we could have an immediate reaction as to whether it was true or not? Well, we've trained this dog, and the dog, if it's not true, he's going to bark. We need to get that dog and follow them around, and every time they say these things, you know, I think we could cut right through a lot of their claims.
65% of Republican primary voters don't think Donald Trump is the right candidate to go head-to-head with Hillary Clinton. He agrees with her on too many issues, and he's too vulnerable to lose in the general election.
Because one of your big issues, one of your pitches to voters is you say that you are a consistent conservative and that you would appoint a strong conservative to the court to replace succeed Justice Antonin Scalia. You also say that George W. Bush made a mistake when he named John Roberts to the court back in 2005. Take a look.
I wouldn't have nominated John Roberts, and indeed, Governor Bush...
But, Senator, that's not what you said when, in fact, Roberts was nominated to the court back in 2005. I want to put up an article, a big article you wrote with the title, "The Right Stuff." This is in 2005. Roberts nominated to the court. You wrote, "John Roberts should be a quick confirm. As a jurist, Judge Roberts' approach will be that of his entire career, carefully, faithfully applying the Constitution and legal precedent." This was a long article, sir, that you wrote for the National Review, and you certainly seemed at the time, I know you said you wouldn't have nominated him, but you seemed at the time to be an enthusiastic supporter of John Roberts.
Well, Chris, it's true. Once George W. Bush nominated John Roberts, I supported the Republican president in his nomination. That was a mistake. In hindsight, that was a mistake. In hindsight, that was a mistake. But that was a mistake. Mistake. Forward, I will invest every bit of political capital to ensure that the Bill of Rights is there
but sir,
for
when
the
you
next
said,
generation.
When you wrote in that article that John Roberts would carefully and faithfully apply the Constitution and legal precedent, I mean, it sounds like you were saying more than just, I'm falling in line with George Bush's nomination. You didn't have to write that article. You did.
It is correct. Mistake. Donald was funding the Gang of Eight. He gave over $50,000 to 5 members of the Gang of Eight. If you have spent 40
Didn't he also
years,
give money to you? Didn't he also give money to you? Didn't he also give money to you, though, sir?
Supporting open border Democrats.
Sir, didn't he also give money to you?
You cannot claim that you're tough on illegal immigration.
Didn't he also give money to you?
Oh, listen.
I got one more question for you, and your campaign has been involved in a series of incidents that people are calling dirty tricks.
In Iowa, the Cruz campaign sent out tweets saying Ben Carson was suspending his campaign. That was false. The campaign put out flyers accusing people of voting violations. That was false. In South Carolina, a Cruz super PAC attacked Trump over the Confederate flag, and your then communications director posted a link this week accusing Rubio of disrespecting the Bible. That was false.
Question. Do you take personal responsibility? This was your campaign, except for the super PAC. Do you take personal responsibility for this series of incidents, and what does it say about the culture of the campaign you're running?
Chris, every accusation you raise there is incorrect. I appreciate your reading the Donald Trump attack file on that.
Oh, come on, sir.
Let me tell you, our campaign has been from the highest...
Wait a minute, sir.
Chris, let me answer. Please don't interrupt me.
You personally apologized to Ben Carson on a debate stage. You fired your communications director.
Chris,
don't say this is an
Oppo
file on our part, sir.
Chris, please don't interrupt me. Our campaign from the beginning.
Please don't say that. Accuse me of something I didn't do.
Go ahead, Chris. Let me know when I'm allowed to answer.
Well, don't accuse me of doing something I didn't do. Two of those things, you apologized for one, and you fired your communications director. Don't say this is the Oppo file.
Chris, our campaign from the beginning has been the highest level of integrity. When others have engaged in personal attacks and insults, we don't respond in kind. The facts matter. The facts matter. The facts matter.